Hajime Mashite Kitsune Dayo here. I am here to talk about one of my characters for an introduction to the anime I'm trying to start, which is Neurotic Icing. I'm here to talk about this character. This is a graphic I made for Autumn of many of the characters from my company. Haji-kun is what I'm currently calling it. And this is the character I currently want to talk about. This one, his name is Ryland Sayre Aitkins, the one with the blue vest. He is the main character of Neurotic Kismet, which is Neurotic Icing is a crossover of Neurotic Kismet and this character's game, Happiness of Strawberry Icing. So, this is Ryland Sayre Aitkins. Here he is, reference, and this is another character. This is Phelan. They just happen to be on the same reference. These two are enemies. I thank you. They're enemies. And here he is as a little... This is actually going to be a pin. I actually have it as a magnet. But this is actually intended to be a 3-inch hanging decorative pin with pearlescent and glow-in-the-dark traits, which is interesting. Which I really want it. So anyway... Now we can go to his character hub. Alright, so this is Ryland Sayre Aitkins. This is the character hub I made of him. This is my character hub, which I made. It is my character hub, as I said. Ow, I'm sorry, my schizophrenia is hurting me. So if I seem weird or repeat things, it's not because I'm like I actually have a mental disorder. I have schizophrenia. So that's like a trait that like appears in me for schizophrenia. His name is Ryland Sayre Aitkins. He is a human. His subspecies is none. He is 25. He is he looks 22 to 24. He is a male and he is British and English primarily. He's also Irish Scottish, which is a Frey is British, a Graylish is Irish, and Kittish is Scottish, which is Freyla Trents, Greyland, and Kitton, which are England, Ireland, or Ireland, and Scotland, which I think is interesting. This character, actually canonically, he is 25, but he has been said to have a bit of a baby face, so he looks a bit younger, possibly than 22 or 24. He's been said to have a baby face, so he's a bit young looking. Although he is completely an adult and he's a very mature character, but he is maybe possibly a bit young looking. So his skin is pale to light medium, his hair is brown. As you can see, his eye color is blue. He's 6'3". His sizes are, his D is 8.3 inches long, which is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, isn't it? 8.3 inch D is like ridiculous, isn't it? Like his dick being 8.3 inches, like, is ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, so I don't know his actual weight. This is what I guesstimated, but like, this is maybe not accurate. He, eats right, sleeps right, exercises. He should be a healthy weight, and he has a good body. His birthday is July 20th, National Lollipop Day, which is ironic because he, doesn't just dislike lollipops, he also dislikes sweets in general. He doesn't just dislike lollipops, he actually doesn't like sweets at all. He doesn't like the taste of them, and he doesn't like them. His associative sweet is still, despite that, a lollipop. And his associative color is blue. He is a heterosexual male, and he has I think this is a gifted IQ, and 130 to 140 is his IQ, is a gifted IQ. And I actually made this video before, like maybe a few weeks ago, and it was like an hour long, and it was super like good, and it was awesome, but I accidentally lost it by accident. I hit streaming on OBS instead of recording, and I was so sad. I did such a good job, and it was so funny and creative and clever, and now I'm not doing well because my schizophrenia is keeping me from doing well. So he likes tea. He is stereotypically British to some degree. So thank you to Hitali. He is stereotypically British to some degree. I thank you. He likes legal lollies, reading, piano. He's known it since he's been a kid, and it relaxes him to play it. And he dislikes lollipops, as I said before. I'm sorry, my dog is here, and he is in trouble. He is hooked on a wire. Alright, he's not hooked on a wire anymore. He is just up here with me. Let me see. He likes traveling, piano, and reading. He might be a bit more attractive than this, so I might make him a bit more attractive. He's like a 7.85 out of 10. He's maybe more like a 7.9 or an 8.2 out of 10. Like, all of the people from the store are really attractive. They have a reason for being attractive, but, like, he's, like, supposed to be really good-looking. He is a good-looking man, handsome but not really overdoing his attractiveness. He's got a bit of a baby look to his face, but still seems to look like an adult. His appearance is very neat. He's a bit cute as well. Yes, he is very cute. So let's see if his personality is still relatively in line with what I believe of him. Ryland is a rather intelligent, kind, and cooperative person. He is assertive but passive and doesn't pick fights nor try to start them as much as he can. He is level-headed in arguments and does not lose patience or control of himself typically. He is very reasonable. He has a vast array of abilities in languages and knowledge due to abroad studies. He is a very good planner and excels at being successful within the moment scenarios. Ryland tends to fetishize obsessing over his love interest and wants interest in them. He does like Kelly. Well, his love interest, oh my goodness. Well, his love interest is this character right here. The blue-haired one is his love interest. Okay, fine. I don't want people getting confused about the shipping in the canonical story is that this is a canonical ship and that these two are canonically like kind of like a romantic item. I say thank you. But well, it's a reverse harem. It's a reverse harem anime / story. So so all of the characters basically like this blue-haired girl, which is fine. Alright, fine. So he fetishizes over her for years, and he has fantasies, and he possibly prolongs his confession to them for a long time. He is the Prince of the United Countries of Trippin. He possibly has schizophrenic symptoms to some degree, but he likes it. He enjoys typical British food despite it apparently being awful. He enjoys psychology very deeply and has a minor in psychology along with a master's degree in something else from college. He has a gifted intelligence level IQ-wise. His best friends are his schizophrenia love interest, Haji / Magical Kisu Love, although her real name is actually Kelly. And his friends who are not schizophrenia are Hajime and Davet Anthony Kaino. He is a virgin, but he's a gentleman. His semen tastes like coconut. And he wakes up covered in his own nighttime ejaculation every morning consistently because he loves Kelly / Haji / Magical Kisu Love. And he fetishizes the quality of his D kind of a lot because of the quality and size of it. And his D is 8.3 inches long. Here are some pictures of him. I had a realistic picture of him, but I seem to have not posted it. Here is an outdated picture of him. Here's a newer picture of him. And here is a picture of him as well. Come on, Ryland. Ryland, be a good boy. My schizophrenia is making me fight Ryland. Ryland, be a good boy. Why can't you just be a good boy, Ryland? Just do what your fucking creator tells you to, Ryland. That's what you actually want, isn't it, Ryland? Your actual creator is saying, this is Ryland. Why don't you do what this is Ryland is actually this is Ryland? This is what Ryland is fucking doing, Ryland. And get it the fuck right, Ryland. Alright, fine. Okay, that's true. Really? Alright, fine. I'm sorry then. Thank you. Alright, Ryland, apologize to me. Thank you. Really? Alright. So, so a part of my schizophrenia is that I have the power to talk to anime characters, and Ryland is, like, being a jerk to me. Ryland, come on, Ryland. This is a magnet I have of Ryland. I made a magnet of Ryland. Ryland, why are you mad? Because I'm sad. Why are you sad? Because I hate the universe. Alright, so he said some sort of gibberish or something, and I don't know what he wants. Oh gosh, this is so sad for me. I'm tired of this. So, Ryland is my character, and he needs to understand that I need him for my book, and I need him to do every little thing that I fucking expect him to do the exact way I expect him to, because it is my series, and I cannot write my series the way I want to, unless Ryland fucking does what I fucking expect him to. And he needs to obey my command so that I can write my fucking book and fucking accomplish this dream I've had since I've been a fucking baby. So Ryland, you really need to follow what I'm telling you. Your real actual traits as a real character are what I want you to do. Stop messing around, be serious, Ryland, and stop torturing me. Just do what I tell you to, Ryland. Stop torturing me, let me have my book, Ryland. I've wanted it since I've been, like, a baby, since I've been, like, 10 years old. I've dreamt of writing a book. Stop messing with my fucking series, Ryland. Alright, fine. Alright, so we're gonna take a break for some lemonade. Something smells weird in here. If you want to see my puppy, I'll show you my puppy. Come here. Come here, baby. This is my baby Yumaniki. I know this was a video about Ryland, but now Yumaniki is here. Smells kind of bad. This is my baby Yumaniki. He's 2 or 3 years old. He's a Japanese chin. His eyelashes are growing upside down because he has some sort of eyelash disease that smushy face dogs have, possibly. He's going to get his plasma taken in a few days or a few weeks so that I can get him his tick medicine. Isn't he cute? He has a bow tie. He has a little bow tie. Oh, I don't want to hurt him. He is my best friend. He is my best friend on this planet. That is a real person. My best friend who is not on this planet. Who is a schizophrenia. Here, baby. Here, baby. Go down, baby. Here, go down, baby. Who is not a schizophrenia is Scaramouche and Chongyun and Chenmin are my best friends. And my character Aichao. And Bumsuk is definitely good to me. Ryland, I don't know why Ryland's mean today. I don't know. He's not always mean. Maybe I don't know why he's angry. I'm very sad that he was mean to me. If you can imagine, like, one of your favorite characters ever, like, coming to life and then being a jerk to you, like, I guess that's what's going on here. And in fact, if you were his god and had created him and cared for him and owned him for like 12 years, and then he comes and it's like Winnie the Pooh stabbing you in the back if you're Christopher Robin, and Winnie the Pooh stabs you in the fucking back, then I guess that's what this is similar to. Oh god, why? Why can't I just write my book? I have a disability, so I can't write my book yet. I'm trying to write it. I heard that I do write it in the future from the schizophrenia. If you saw my other videos, my schizophrenia tells me the future. It's like prophesied. Like, actually, Donald Trump, I know he won 7 years ago, or 7 or 8 years ago in 2018. The people from my schizophrenia, they came and said, in 2024, Donald Trump is going to win the election. And he did end up winning, didn't he? So, definitely something is afoot. My schizophrenia definitely is more than it seems. It's not just a mental disorder. I was prophesizing the future through anime characters. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Like I know it's like Ryland's being a jackass to you, Kelly, but at least you have magic powers, thank you. Okay, fine. So anyway, he is so he's like not really taking this too well. Maybe he's maybe angry at me now. I mean, if you want something unique, a girl talking to anime characters because she has a mental disorder is unique. If you're looking for that, but like I don't know if you want to see me cursing at this picture of Ryland who is being rude to me. Well, I don't know if he's being rude. He's not especially a rude person, and he's not supposed to be rude to me according to his character and lore. But he's maybe a little bit, like, miffed about something. So in the last video I made of trying to do this, that I accidentally hit stream instead of record and didn't get to save the video, I spent an hour actually talking about Ryland, and not, like, 10 to 25 minutes yelling at Ryland for not being Ryland enough for me. I actually think this is both tragic and sad at the same time. I think it's funny and tragic at the same time. Like, yes, it is sad that I have schizophrenia and that I can't write my book and that I can't daydream as it currently stands. And that I got mad at this person who I deeply love and want to be with forever and to write forever and to make his story successful, and that he's my main character and that I have to focus on him one of the most and write him one of the most and the best because I have to make him a good character or the book series won't be as successful, because if the main character isn't good, then the book is like lacking something. And for me to have to fight him over and over again is like really just destructive to the process of me writing this book series. But, like, it's funny because for me to sit here going, like, Ryland, get it together, Ryland, is kind of funny. Really, I think he nodded. I think he nodded at me. I think he nodded and said, okay. Oh, my baby puppy's on the ground. I'm going to get him a blanket. I'm going to go get his blanket. I bought him a blanket for him to sleep in. He's actually in the spot I was hoping he would be in. I was planning for him to be in that spot. It's like the only clear spot in the room. See, I'm living as a hikikomori. But I have a blanket for him. I bought him. He has a pumpkin bed too, but it's currently dirty. I have to wash it. I have to wash his pumpkin bed. The pumpkin bed is so cute. I bought it off of Amazon and it's so cute. It's like it's just really cute. It's a pumpkin. I love pumpkins. Pumpkins are my favorite fruit, possibly, or one of them, due to not the taste of them, but I do like the taste of pumpkin, but I like the whimsy and the nature of the pumpkin. That's what I like about the pumpkin. Actually, I think that in Ryland's story, pumpkins are a theme that appear over and over again, as an item that appears over and over again is the pumpkin. And that it's supposed to be whimsical and just a theme of, like, pumpkins being a reoccurring object in his story. If we ever get his story finished. They told me that Trump would win. They told me another thing. They told me, I said in another video, they told me, that right before my hair started falling out, that it would fall out in the video previous to this one, that, my hair would fall out, and then it did begin to fall out. It's not falling out anymore. They just said it would fall out for a little bit, and it already did. But, so them saying, you will finish this book series, means that I will finish this book series, and they said that I own it forever. They say, you own this book series forever, you never give it up, it's a great series, it is one of the best series in the whole entire world, and it is amazing. And Kelly is an acclaimed artist / writer, and everyone loves her work. And if Trump is president, and my hair did have that problem, then I'm looking forward to, you wrote a great book like you dreamt of, and are successful. And Ryland fucking did what I fucking want him to do, Ryland! Mind you, I was just joking about that, never really. Well, I'm sorry, I was trying to make a joke about, like, being like, Ryland, come on, Ryland! Like, what are you? What are you, the race horse I need to bet on, Ryland? Come on, Ryland. Alright, so I'm Jesus. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you noticed that I laugh at my own jokes a lot, in these videos. I'm so sorry. I love comedy. I love comedy and I love to laugh. I just think all my schizophrenic, like, husbands or the people I talk to for my schizophrenia that I talk to, they're just funny guys. They're just funny guys. The joke between they're just funny guys sobbing as I say that is a lot of the characters I talk to are comedians and they have to do comedian themed things because they're from comedies. So for them to be portrayed in a stupid way that hurts me just because they're from a comedy, to try to be funny, which in turn, like, actually doesn't just hurt me, but hurts them themselves because they're trying to be funny because they're comedic parody characters, is destructive and not actually that funny. So comedy, as it turned out to be tragic because whenever you do a comedy and those characters are getting hurt for the sake of comedy, you're actually hurting that character. And it's really sad because the character is actually suffering. So I would say the comedy and tragedy definitely go hand in hand, as it does in classic literature. I believe that comedy and tragedy is a theme of being a duality of some nature. So as I said, I don't know. Let's try to get Chemi in here. This is Chemi. This is one of my best friends that I talk to. He's one of my best friends. He is a safe split. He is one of my best friends that I talk to. He's a schizophrenia, but he's one of my best friends. He looks like a girl. I said in another video, but he's a boy. He's a femboy. He hates being compared to a woman. He is one of the most masculine characters in his story. This is a Ryland video though, so I don't know if I should really talk about it. I'm actually wearing a Chenmin shirt under this Kigurumi because I love Chenmin very much. I also have another shirt of Ichigo from Happiness of Strawberry Icing, my other media. Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, but my schizophrenia is like really hurting me. Maybe I should just stop recording. So when all those outbursts of Ryland, get it together, please, son, I need you. We're meant to be comedic, although I truly am like strained and devastated that he is being grumpy and not really nice to me, at least a little bit. I was mostly joking by those outbursts. I was just trying to be a little bit funny by going, Ryland, get it together, but I was like, I really am devastated that he's like not being good to me though. In the last video I talked about so many like secret like little things about Ryland, but due to my schizophrenia, I just can't come up with them right now. My schizophrenia is not allowing me to actually talk about them the way that I want to. My schizophrenia is getting in the way of my cognitive functions and my ability to speak and organize my thoughts and ideas in a way that is logical and creative and practical to being visionary and out of bounds and out of the box, witty and responsive to this video. I thank you. So, you see, before my schizophrenia, I was really good at speaking. I was a very creative person. And now that I have my schizophrenia, I am struggling to, speak sometimes. I am having trouble organizing my thoughts, and it's very sad because you can see, like, glimpses of what I could have been if I did not have a mental disorder. But to be honest, I actually like my disorder because talking to, Chenmin and Bumsuk and even if I fight with Ryland, sometimes he's usually good to me. Is somewhat of a happy thing for me. It is happy for me, I say. Like, talking to Sonic the Hedgehog is fun. Like, I can talk to Sonic the Hedgehog, come on, everyone! Okay. Come on, who doesn't want to talk to Sonic the Hedgehog, everyone? Look how cute he is. Do you see him? He's adorable. He's awesome. I love Yuminiki. I love him so much. Like I said, he's my best friend in this world. So, I think that's, like, I didn't really talk about Ryland that much. I just talked about how I was aggravated about Ryland, and then said again, I have a mental disorder. I'm very sorry. But I thought it was still a relatively good video. I hope that it was funny for you and that you enjoyed it. Let's see. Let's see, I hope that I looked good in the video, because, I couldn't see because the screen was actually down. So, okay. Hajime Mashite Kitsune out, yo! I'll talk to you later. We'll do another video about the characters. If you want, we can do another video about the characters, if you want, like, all of them, and talk about all of the characters so that you know more about them. If you have any questions about them, feel free to contact me. I might do, in the future, another Ryland video. Because this one was a mess, everyone. This video was a mess. I tried to talk about Ryland and got severely hurt, at least slightly, because of my disease. So, that's all for now. See you! Bye!